So big shout out to my boy Brian over at Fleet Guard. Here is today's deal. How do you get a high paying load with high trust? You you can. You can. Let's be honest, you can. But here's the thing, just because it's high paying doesn't necessarily mean that you have a high level of confidence in the broker or that vice versa. The things you can do to guarantee, first of all, high pay is that's a rather subjective thing. What's high to you may not be high to me, or vice versa. Here's the deal. What is your minimum number? You need to know what that minimum number is and then break it. High paying loads means that you're able to easily and comfortably be able to afford your operations, plus your 15% markup for depreciations and repairs, things like that, plus we use a 20% markup for our profit to be able to continue to actually live. So that's our number. So a high paying load for us is drastically different, but high trusting load, now there's an interesting thought. The thought behind that, and I've kind of been talking about that, I've touched on this before, is broker research. Look these brokers up before you even accept anything, before you sign anything. Especially if, you'll talk to somebody and they give you kind of a weird gut feeling where you're like, this don't necessarily sit right with me. Yeah, that's for a reason. You should investigate them. Are they paying their bills? What's their credit rating? And then, I get it. The credit rating, once you get to the 40th day, we drop down to like a B or whatever. And then I think it's 44 plus makes it a C. And then anything after 50 makes it a D. And then I think anything after that is ineligible. I don't know. There's so many credit people out there in the industry. Somebody can blast me for being wrong on that one. But that's effectively, you take my point on that. So our brokers paying their bills, and there's new up and coming websites where people are kind of able to leave reviews on brokers. And I think that's really cool because, they have their own little Freight Guard Carrier 411 that we as carriers don't have access to. Well, it's a high damn time that we as carriers get a chance to review some brokers. I'm currently in a fight with a broker right now over some goofy stuff. Can't talk about it, and I most certainly will not say anything defamatory about it, but people want to play games, you're going to win prizes. So all that's to say, to get a high paying load, you should absolutely know your cost per mile, know your depreciation numbers, and your profit numbers. Broker research is a huge deal. And are they going to pay their bills? Are they a pain in the butt to work with? Are they going to ask for all these things? Like we just recently had one where we did a short haul. The broker said, we need this. Okay, fine, not a problem. Oh, well then instead of going, I need A, B, and C, and D, it was email, I need A. Next email, I need B. And so it becomes tiring, it becomes frustrating. At one point in time, we had to take a picture of a lock that we put on the back of the trailer. Okay, you want to make sure that the trailer's secure? Fine, send that in. Send in the picture. Next email. Oh, sorry, we can't take a picture of the lock. We need a picture of the lock sitting next to the driver's license number. You guys could have led with this. And no, we are not interested in a long-term contract with you either now. Knowing how you guys work, knowing how this is how you communicate, and we haven't even done business together, really? Yeah, no, I'm cool. That's a hard pass for me. So, all of that goes into factoring. Here's the next thing that I will mention in terms of high paying loads. It's important that you don't take a load into the middle of nowhere, whatever state, because the load that was high paying is not anymore if you have to deadhead 200 miles to get out and find something decent. So all of that's to say, research. That's all there is to it. Research and knowing your numbers and knowing your self-worth. As always, you guys know my deal. See something, say something. Come find me.